Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about a pencil called OOLY. I believe that's how you say it. It is, let me find one that you can actually see here. OOLY. And I found these two sets at a local merchant, a local retailer. I've seen these at another retailer near me too that sells books and coloring books as well. And they also sell these on Amazon. However, I did find them for $3 less at my local store. And the name of the store I found these at is called Rennie's. It's a local company, and they sell, odds and ends, socks, pots and pans, candy, books, boots, and your basic student grade art supplies. So these 12 pencils here are called the double-ended, and this is the box they come in, and they are, as they claim, they're two-sided colors. And this set and the metallics don't have color names or numbers on them, so this is why you will see numbers on these. I didn't number the metallics, but I did number these for easy reference. And I'll show you the swatches. And these are the double-ended. And these here are the metallics. You can see in the light they do give a little sheen. And this is what the double-ended look like. I had no sharpening issues with them except when I actually used the OOLY sharpener. This one I got at the other store that sells these. It's called Bull Moose. And I bought this last year, and I wasn't too impressed with it. And I thought, well, I'll try it with the OOLYs. And it just chewed the wood up and made it loose. So I think this is going to go into the circular file, meaning the trash. Because it chews up every pencil I have. It just chews the wood and doesn't really give a good sharp point, because the lead will fall out. So it sharpens it to obliteration. These are the metallics. Got a nice gold here and silver, and this is more like a pewter. And a couple of blues and reddish browns like copper and greens. So now I will show you what I've done with him. This is a picture I colored. This is illustrated by Selena Finneck, and I scaled it down so I wouldn't have to color a whole page. I just wanted to try them out. And this was entirely done with the OOLYs, both the regular and metallics. Their wings were done with the metallics, and some of the bling on their dresses. They do have a smooth lay down, but I decided, well, they were fine coloring with. Let's compare them to the most famous student grade pencil, the Crayolas. So here you go. This is the regular colors comparison. I found the closest match to the OOLYs in my 100 set of Crayolas. As you can see, Crayola wins in vibrancy. and I made a few notes here. The OOLYs, the smooth laid down and no sharpening issues with other sharpeners, such as my M&R and the Prismacolor and the Faber-Castell sharpener. And the Crayola are more vibrancy, but the wood quality is poor. And I also did some blending with them. These are the OOLY blends. And as you can see, comparing it to Crayola, they're pretty much alike as far as how they blend. Unlike the professional grade colors, these here, when you color over one to another, you don't really get a clean purple or true orange. It's more kind of like a muddy color. And you get these sharp transition lines, and that's also true of the Crayola. And this was done on Nina Bright White cardstock. And here are the metallic comparisons, the Crayolas and the OOLYs. And both, as you can see, have a nice sheen to them. I think Crayola is a little bit brighter, but they're pretty much alike, and I love my metallic pencils. I use them all the time for things like fairy wings and buckles and bling, and of course mainly in steampunk. So would I recommend these pencils? Well, I would not purchase them on Amazon because you will overpay for them. I got their $9.99 for the 12 set of the double-ended, and I paid $6.99 at Rennie's. And as a backup, say you want to travel and you don't want to take your expensive set with you, these are fine. I do think they do color smoother than the Crayolas. And what's weird is on Amazon, I looked at the reviews and they had glowing reviews, which kind of surprised me because they're typical student grade, probably not as good as some of your more mid-grade pencils like Arteza. They're certainly not as good as those, or Cezanne, or of course definitely not the Premiers. But one of the criticisms was they were scratchy and didn't have good lay down. They weren't smooth, and my experience was just the opposite. I thought they had a very nice smooth lay down, comparable to the Faber-Castell Classics, which is another pencil I compared the Crayolas to. And those two match in vibrancy. And out of the Crayola and the Classics, I would recommend the Classics over the Crayola, just because of the smoother laydown. As far as the OOLYs, I think you will pay less for a dozen Crayolas, or even a 24-pack. I think you would pay less for a 24-pack in Crayolas. Providing you can get a good set of Crayolas that have fairly decent wood quality to them, then I would go for the Crayolas first, just because of the vibrancy. So that is my mini review of the OOLY colored pencils. Thanks for watching.